Hi, my name is Nutella, and I've been using the internet for the past 12 years and on social media for the past 9 years. During this time, the internet and the communities I've been primarily interacting with have changed a lot. Some changes have been for the better, and some, unfortunately, for the worst. One thing I think has gotten worse is internet safety. With how governments across the world, especially here in the UK, have tried to restrict internet access in the name of protecting children, I thought I would talk about the ways you could keep yourself and the ones around you safe online, because I don't fully trust the government to do it properly. A lot of your information should stay private, especially online. You don't know what kind of people are on the internet and looking at you. Here's some stuff you should keep away from internet strangers and off your public account. Anything to do with your location, your town, where you go to school, the place you work, your street, etc. You don't know what internet weirdo can easily get to where you are. Your passwords to anything. This one's obvious, you don't want anyone getting into your accounts. Your phone number. People could get into your accounts if you use your number for two-factor authentication, spam call you, and find any other accounts associated with your number. Your national insurance number or your social security number. These are primarily used for opening a bank account, claiming benefits, student loans, etc. If this number falls into the wrong hands, they could ruin you financially. Only you and certain official entities, such as banks and Student Finance England, should know it. Everyone. You don't know people's intentions, and even if someone seems trustworthy initially, you don't know them. It's better for you to be skeptical of people and not tell them your personal information than to trust them and then they leak your personal information to others or use it to harm you and gain access to your account. Chen et al. Referred to the leaking of another's personal information as a form of cyberbullying called doxing. They suggested that doxing can actually lead to real-life harassment, traditional bullying, and violence due to one's private information now being made public. This means that you should be careful of who you trust online and keep personal information away from people you don't know and don't trust, including people online. I know the dead internet theory keeps cropping up in popularity every so often, especially with the increasing popularity of generative AI, but there's still people online behind many social media accounts and can attempt to access your information you give to AI, such as ChatGPT. This is where I'm going to try to appeal to any parents watching this video. Chen et al. Also mentioned how adolescents sharing personal information can contribute towards establishing a self-identity and the formation of friendships. Although adolescents often find it difficult to determine the boundaries of what is appropriate to disclose with different people and may willingly share personal information. After any type of personal information is given to someone or posted publicly, it is almost impossible to take back. You have little control over the information that is now in the public consciousness, which, as stated previously, can be used maliciously and cause real-life violence. As Chen et al. Stated, these real-life consequences include intimidation, humiliation, physical attacks, and kidnapping. So, parents, monitor what your children are doing and saying online by either having access to your children's accounts, having their accounts be private so family and friends can only access it, or having them off social media completely. Also, talk to them about online safety. I know this video isn't the most comprehensive, but you shouldn't rely on just this video to teach your children internet safety. I want to quickly discuss something else. Should children be on social media? I would say no. First of all, most social media platforms require individuals to be at least 13 to make an account. There are so many dangerous aspects of the internet that children should not encounter, meaning they should be heavily monitored when using the internet and should not be on social media. What's the point of children being on a public social media forum anyway? If you and your child just want to share what they're up to with friends and family, don't make it a public account, because then their lives would be shared with strangers. The main thing I want to discuss with children being online is YouTube. Ali and Miranda did their bachelor's thesis on this and stated there are two main ways children's lives are shared online. The first is what many family channels do, sharenting, where parents share videos of their children without their consent. This means that children's personal information is already out of their control, and this can technically be classed as a form of doxing. These parents don't fully know the harm that comes with being online and sharing their children's life, or they just don't care. Another way children's lives are shared online is kidfluencing, where kids are just the main focus of the social media channel. For example, the top YouTube earner of 2019 and 2020 was Ryan's World. He was a child when the channel was created and the main focus of the channel. This feels a bit exploitative, like why is the primary earner for your family a child? There's a bit more nuance to this conversation, and I don't know what Ryan's earning status was like prior to the channel's creation, but surely social media shouldn't be the job your child does. First of all, it takes a while to get monetized. Second of all, this is a bit of a legal grey area when it comes to child labour laws. Over here in the UK, children under the age of 13 cannot work in traditional jobs. The exceptions to this is in TV, theatre and modelling roles, although this does not mention children in content creation. Also, I just found out that in the UK, school-aged children, so under 16s, are not entitled to the national minimum wage in England. This means that children could be the main face of a channel and not be seeing any money from it, which is pretty exploitative. With the Online Safety Act and related laws, I assume these types of channels will be restricted, but I could not find any laws that specifically mention children being the main face and earner behind these YouTube channels. In conclusion, stay safe. Keep the people around you safe. Just think quickly. So, yeah. I know this was like one of my shorter videos. I do want to make a few longer videos in the future, but yeah. So yeah. Bye guys.